Okay, I think we are live. All right, welcome to computer class. This is group 6A. It is February 21st, 2020, and Max is absent today, so Max, don't worry. Class is here. Say hi to Max, everybody.
No. Hi, Max.
It sounds like they're glad to say hi to you. All right. Not really. Okay. All right, anyways. Well, we're going to continue on this project. So far, let me just review what we have. Shh, guys. I start my story. Boy, sure is spooky out here. I hope there aren't any ghosts in the forest. You walk around, walk around, walk around. If you touch the rock, it will say, hey, press the A key for a nice surprise. If you touch the rock again, we fixed this at the end of the period last time, it will not say that anymore. But I'm going to press the A key now, and the ghost comes out, and it chases me. And if it touches you, nothing happens, really. So I actually want some feedback. I want the cat to scream anytime the ghost touches him. So I'm going to go ahead and hit stop. I'm on the cat. I click on the sound for the cat. And by default, right now, we have a meow sound. And if I press the play button, see? Meow. And you can edit the sound, too, if you want. Faster. Slower. Echo. Robot. Louder. Softer. Reverse. Right? So you can totally mess up or edit and change around. You can also trim. You can cut it shorter if you want it. And this is the undo button. So if you completely screw something up, you can always undo it. Oh, back to normal. Okay, so that's the sound. Now, I could have it so that it plays the meow sound when the ghost touches them, but I don't want that. I'd rather have a scream sound. So guys, look here. See, all of these buttons on the bottom lets you grab some files. This one lets me choose a sound file. This one here lets me choose a sprite. This one here lets me choose a backdrop, right? So I want to choose a sound. Now there's 4 options here. You can actually select one from the library of sounds. You can record your own if you had a microphone. You guys do not, so you can't do that one. I do, but you guys don't. All right, so surprise sprite, that's just give me a random sound effect. And in here is to upload your own sound. So if you already have a recording of your own stuff, you could do it right there. Okay, anyways, I'm going to click on this button. This is the same exact button as that one. They're both just go ahead and choose from the library, right? So I'm going to click right there, and it brings up the library. And if you mouse over any of these sounds, so all these. Now there's categories up here as well, right? So you can go to like effects. These are the funnest ones, I think, is the effects ones. Some of these are like totally classic, like Tom and Jerry sounds. That's Crank. Oh, this one? That doesn't really sound like a crunch, but... Okay, anyways. All right, well, you guys can play around here. Okay, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to click in a search box, and we're going to type in scream. And there's 2 scream sounds. We're totally going to do that second one. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. Once I click on it, mouse over is to hear. Clicking on it is to choose it. So I click on it, and there it is. Now, I still have the meow. I don't need to delete it. If you wanted to, you could delete it, but we're just going to leave it there and not use it. Okay. Now that I have this, guys, watch this. I go back to my code, and if I... Here, let me get this smaller. If I go to sound, it just play meow sound. It's just play meow. Well, now you can hit the drop-down arrow, and Scream 2 will be there as well. So I choose that one. So that's the one I need. So I'm going to need that one, number 1. Number 2, I'm going to give you guys a challenge to see if you guys can figure out how to make it so that every time they touch, it screams. So hang on. Let me give you one tip here. You're going to need, obviously, play sound Scream 2 after you import Scream 2 from here. But the other thing you're going to need besides this, you're going to need this piece right here. This one right here. touching. It says mouse pointer, but obviously you're going to change that to something else. Okay, I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Turn on your screens right now. The first thing you want to do is import that sound effect. In fact, click on your cat and click on sound and grab that sound. Turn on your speakers if they're not already on. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes. So I'm going to pause the video right here and give you guys 3 minutes to try to see if you can figure it out yourself. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. It looks like all the girls got to work. All the boys did not get it to work, it seems. Oh, you finally got it? Okay. Excellent, excellent. Tell me in plain English, how did you get it?
So first you hit the green flag.
You need a green flag. What else do you need?
And then you're going to need a forever and if then.
Yes, you need a forever and an if.
You take the touching mouse pointer.
Yes.
And then you put it in the bed, but then you change it to ghost.
That's right, because I am the cat, so this is me. So if I am touching the ghost.
And then you play the sound and then put it in the if.
Ding, ding, ding. That's easy. Now, guys, listen. If you did not get this to work, not a big deal. Not a big deal. But if you don't understand it after seeing the answer, big deal. Right? Ask me a question. Right? You have to do your job. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to hopefully explain things well enough that you guys understand it. But if you don't understand, you need to do your job and ask me a question. So, yes, if, forever if ghost is touching me being the cat, because I'm programming on the cat right now, play that scream sound until done. Now, Ms. Yang, what's the difference between that piece and, say, this one right here, if I change this one to scream 2? Well, what will happen is this one will not play it until done, so it'll get interrupted. Let me show you the difference. Drag that one out of the way. Put this one here. This is not as good. Well, sometimes. It depends on the situation and what you want. But, yeah, play until done is really what you want. Let me play it with this other one, and let's see what happens. I'm just going to cut to the chase and press the A key right away. That's what happens. Hit stop. It doesn't even let you play it until done. So, in other words, it's going to start playing that sound, the scream sound, but it will get interrupted because it's going to sense, hey, oh, the ghost is touching you again. So start playing, interrupt your scream that you didn't finish screaming and start screaming again. Oh, you're touching the cat again. I mean, you're touching the ghost again. Oh, well then stop what you're doing, which is you're still in the middle of screaming. Stop that and start screaming a new scream, right? And so that's what that's doing. So this is not as good in this situation. Sometimes it's helpful, but in this situation it's not. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. And we're going to put this right back here. Okay, so hopefully you all got that. And if you didn't, well, let's add some more things on before I let you guys turn on your screens again. Any questions on this solution here? Y'all, did you girls get the same exact thing? Right? Okay. All right. So let's add some more features on here. Here's what I'd like to have happen. I would like to have it so that, let me zoom out here. I would like it to happen so that when the, I want it so that the rock gives the cat another hint, this time a good hint. Because the first hint was, hey, press the A key for a nice surprise, and a ghost comes out and chases you, right? So it's like, thanks a lot, rock, right? But now I want the rock to actually give some good advice, which is to allow the cat to escape. So here's what I'm going to have happen. I am going to have it, let me see, press the A key. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. But I don't want, try to follow what I'm going to do here. The rock is going to say another thing to tell the cat to escape, but he's not going to give the hint unless the ghost has touched you at least once. Right? So you're like, ah, right? You have to have been hit by the ghost before you get this hint. And so here's what's going to happen. I am going to make it so that when I okay, let me zoom in. This is, well, see, here's the thing. I want this hint to happen only after the ghost and the cat touch each other. So that's why I actually have to start programming from here. And I'm going to teach you the hardest piece to understand in all of Scratch right now. It's not super hard, but it's a little bit hard for people to understand. So I'm going to go to Events, and no, it's in Control. No, it is in Events. Here it is, right at the bottom. These two pieces here are the hardest to understand. Broadcast and when I receive. What I'm going to do, you know what, I'm just going to do it first, then I'll explain it, because sometimes it's easier for you guys to see it first. So if that happens, I'm going to broadcast a secret message, and I can name that message anything I want. I'm going to call it, yeah, I don't know. You can call it whatever. I can make it called like that. But obviously, you want to make it a meaningful thing. Even though it's a secret message, nobody's going to see it. But it's nice to make it meaningful, like, yeah, I'll call it Rock Help. Rocky. All right, so there he goes. This is a secret message. What broadcast is a secret message. It's not a talk bubble that appears. It's not a voice that comes out and says, Rock Help. No, it's a secret behind-the-scenes message. I would try to say that this is like, and then this is the other piece for it. And I'll show you guys how this works. Because then I change this to Rock Help. So, this will trigger this thing to happen. If I want some stuff to happen, I just snap it on with this paragraph right here. And when will this paragraph trigger? When this line triggers. In other words, it's like the example I gave you guys if you were here in 3rd grade and we did Scratch Junior and I did send message, or send and receive messages. Really what's going on is this is a secret message, like we're in the drama, we're in a play together, and Mr. Yang's on the stage, and it's Mr. Yang's turn to talk, but he forgets it's his turn, and he's just standing there staring at the audience. And this isn't rehearsal, this is a real life play, and there's a real audience there, and I'm just standing there forgetting my line. Well, hopefully one of you guys next to me will eventually be like, Psst, Mr. Yang, your line, right? And elbow me, right? Something like that. Was that, Psst, Mr. Yang, your line, part of the real play? No. Was that for the audience to hear? No. It was a secret message, same as this. So guys, this broadcast, Rock Help, is like the psst. And this, when I receive Rock Help, it's like, oh, my line. Okay, let me do whatever, let me do my line now. Do you guys understand what I'm saying here? Does that make sense? Okay, so watch this. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Now, I'm going to throw this away here. So, again, let me zoom out so you guys can see where I put this. This is on the cat. This is when the ghost touches the cat. It's going to broadcast Rock Help. Now, I go to Rock Help. Now, go to Rock, and the Rock is going to be like, oh, my turn? Somebody said Rock Help? That's me. I'm the Rock, right? Because I'm on the Rock right now. And when I, the Rock, hear somebody say, Psst, Rock Help, I'm going to give the next hint, which is press the B key to escape. Okay. Turn on your screens. So the first thing you're going to want to do, I'm going to go back to the cat. The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure your paragraph, it looks like this, and add on the broadcast Rock Help on there. Broadcast and type in new message. Click on the drop down thing here and click on new message and type in Rock Help. Okay, let's not play with the sound effects, yeah? Okay, I'm going to pause the video right here. Let the students get everything that I have. Okay, we're back. So all the students got it caught up to me. And so now, if you play the game, obviously, hit the rock the first time. It gives you the secret message to press the A key. But the ghost comes out, and it chases you, and it waits until, if the ghost ever touches you, then it will broadcast that, hey, press the B key to escape. Press the B key to escape. So now let's make that actually happen. Hit stop here. Let's trigger it so now the B key does help you escape. Ah, good thinking. That's exactly what we're going to do. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. Watch this. I'm going to click right here. Look where I'm clicking. Right here on my stage. And I'm recording, I hope. Yes, I am. Okay. I'm clicking right here on my stage. And then now that I'm on my stage, I click on the backdrops. That's like the costumes for your stages. So I'm going to click on backdrop. Right now I have a blank one. And I have the woods. You know what? I don't even need this blank one, so I'm going to click on it and press this X to delete it. I have the woods. This button here now is to choose a different backdrop. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another backdrop. And again, you can either upload one or, you know, whatever. Take a picture of one. But I'm going to click on here to choose one. And we are going to choose bedroom numero dos. Number 2. Bedroom number 2. I'm going to go ahead and click on that one. No. We're doing this nice pink bedroom right here. All right. So now that I have that, guys, yeah, hang on. So now that I have this, I have woods and I have bedroom 2. So I now need to click on the code right here. And guys, look, this is the code for who? For your backdrops, for your stage, right? This is it. Now that I have 2, guys, listen. The game programming will never, the computer will never do more or less than what you ask. It will only do whatever you ask. So guys, what happens is it'll automatically start on that new bedroom one, right? If as soon as I got this backdrop, I did that. If I started my story, watch what happens. Boy, it sure is spooky out here. Hope there aren't any ghosts in this forest. You're not in a forest. What are you talking about? Right? See, that's the problem that happens because now that we've added a new stage, we now have to tell the game, hey, game, I need you to start on that first background with the woods on it. Well, that's easy. Look, I'm on my code for my backdrop. Green flag. And what? Whenever the game starts, make sure you start on woods, not on, say, bedroom 2. Now, here's the next thing. I want the B button, right, when the message says, hey, press the B key to escape, I want that to trigger it to change to this background. Well, that's easy too, right? Because all I need is one of these, but change it to bedroom 2, and all I need above it, yes, I could have an if. I could do an if. I'm going to show you guys the easier way for this, but yeah, if would work. Yeah, change this to the B key. Bam. That is what you're going to do. Turn on your screens. Go to your stage by clicking on it. Click on the Backdrops tab and import this bedroom number 2. And then program this. I'm going to pause the video right here and give you guys a minute to work on this. Okay, we're back. It looks like everybody got it to work, and they were in for a very interesting surprise. So let me go ahead and full screen and play the story from the beginning. So, boy, sure it's spooky out here. Hope there aren't any ghosts in this forest. And hit the rock, says press A. Oh, no, the ghost comes out and it hits me. And it's saying, hey, press B to escape. When you press B, bam. Well, thanks a lot, Rock. Right? You're a jerk. I didn't really escape from here. What's going on? Well, guys, again, here's the principle that I keep on saying. The computer will never do anything more than what you've asked. All I've asked for it to do is change it to bedroom when you press the B key. Well, I meant for it so that the ghosts and the rock aren't there either, and only the cat's there. Well, I know what you meant, but it will never do what you meant. Computers will never do what you meant it to do. It'll do exactly what you tell it to do. So, guys, Ivory, you said you think you know what to do. Tell me in English, what would you do? Well, just tell me in English, like, without programming. Tell me what would you do?
I would do, like, when it hits the key,
Ding, ding, ding. Okay, guys, listen. The same trigger. Guys, pressing the B key is a trigger for switching scenes. You can make that the same trigger to tell the ghost to hide and for the rock to hide. Turn on your screens. See if you can do it. That's the answer in plain English. All right, I'm going to pause the video here. Hopefully you guys can figure it out. Okay, we're back. It looks like almost everybody got it. So again, B is the trigger B is a trigger. We want that to be the same trigger for the ghost to hide and the rock to hide. So I'm going to say on the ghost, when the B key is pressed, I want it to hide. Ah, okay, yeah, we're going to have to fix that too. And, oh, yes. And so on the rock as well, when the B key is pressed, I need it to hide. Okay, there is one more problem we have to address next time, but we're going to stop here for today. And do not leave unless you got this to work. I will give you a hand, and we're going to stop the video right here. See you later.